Well, hey guys, it's TheaterMan527. I want to talk today a little bit about college football. I talked about the World Cup earlier. It's going to be a very interesting World Cup. Take a look at that, add some comments. But right now I want to talk about a little college football news. USC, as many of you probably know if you watched ESPN, is appealing their ban from the NCAA when they were levied sanctions because of an ineligible player at Reggie Bush. To be perfectly honest, I think this is just going to embarrass the school even more. I'm not the biggest USC fan, as a lot of people who know me know. I really don't like USC, but putting that bias aside, I have to say that they got what they deserved. Don't think that Pete Carroll or any of the coaches didn't know that Reggie Bush was getting offers and getting money. It's not something that's uncommon in the NCAA, and it's not something that's unseen in the NCAA. Everybody breaks rules. But I want to stress that this isn't a witch hunt, all right? USC broke some very serious rules. It's that easy. I mean, taking money is a very, very serious offense when you're a college athlete. Okay, I don't want to hear that they should pay college athletes, because for every Reggie Bush, there's a Joe Schmo who's just playing because he loves to play football, who's probably not going to make it to the NFL, but he's just playing because he loves to play football or loves to play college football. This will probably be his last go at anything that's going to be maybe televised. And if Joe Schmo isn't going to get paid, don't pay Reggie Bush just because he's a super athlete. That's not my point. My point is this is just going to embarrass USC, at least in my opinion, even further. They're fighting something they have no evidence to fight or nothing to fight against. They knew what was going on. They knew they were going to break the rules. I mean, they knew they were breaking the rules. I think it's just more embarrassment towards USC. It wasn't enough when Pete Carroll came out and said, "Well, this isn't true." Pete, you knew exactly what was going on. Don't even try to hide the fact you didn't know what was going on. Then Reggie Bush said he's going to do everything to make this situation right. Excuse me, Mr. Bush, but shouldn't you have been doing that long ago? Shouldn't you have been doing that when the investigation started? If you want to be seen as a good public figure, a good role model, then come out and tell us what you did before something breaks. This is the consummate kid who gets in trouble and says, "Well, I knew about it, but now I want to do everything that you tell me to do because I don't want to get in even more trouble." Mr. Bush, you should come out and at least just say what you did before this whole thing breaks, and you get the school in even more trouble. If you ask me, USC got exactly what they deserved. They shouldn't have the right to appeal this. Right? They lost their 2004 national championship, which is completely deserved. I mean, I'm sorry, it just really is. I knew the team was just way too good. Well, I mean, that's not really true. Okay, that's not true. It wasn't that they were just way too good. It's just the fact that, you're embarrassing yourself already by cheating and you're covering it up. And then when it comes out, everybody's going, "Well, we didn't know about it." That's impossible, okay? I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to go back to Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll didn't know anything about what was going on and claims it's completely untrue? Then why is this a discussion in the first place? Because, Mr. Carroll, you knew what was going on and you just don't want to admit to it. At least Reggie Bush admits to what's going on. Now, I know it's hard for college students when you don't have any money. I'm a former college student. You don't have any money. You don't have, any good clothes, and somebody comes to you and says, here's $600,000, but don't tell anybody I'm giving it to you. It's really hard to say, "Okay, well, I can't take that because I might get in trouble." I understand that. That's human temptation, but you know what? If you're a true professional, you rise above it. Know that your millions are coming. Don't take the money, take the house, and then have the audacity to say, "I'm going to do everything I can to make this right," after you're a professional athlete. Come out, admit what you did. Don't act like you didn't do anything, because we all know you did now. All this makes you is more of a liar, Mr. Bush. And, I have the highest respect for Reggie Bush. I think he's a great, player. I think he's a fantastic, dynamic player that's going to revolutionize a new position in football. But the fact is that he cheated, he got caught, and now he's trying to cover, and now he's just trying to play by the rules after not playing by them for 2 years. USC fans, if you watch this, you're going to notice the Michigan hat. Now, I'm a true blue supporter. I really am. I love Michigan. And you may think this is just jealousy from a Michigan fan. Well, I'm gonna tell you, it's not. All right, it's just the facts. Okay? You guys know that what Reggie Bush did was wrong. Yeah, now you know that he's just trying to cover it up. I think not only should they take the national championship away, and I got to tell you, the AP, the Associated Press, is completely wrong for letting them retain that title from their AP title, but they should re-vote on the Heisman. Okay? I mean, to be perfectly honest, Reggie Bush doesn't deserve that Heisman. If he's an ineligible player, he shouldn't have the Heisman. It's just that simple. Well, let me know what you think. Leave a comment, leave a concern. Hey, if you want to bash me, go on and bash me, but I'm just laying out the facts. All right? And it's really just that simple. USC fans know it. A lot of different team fans know it. You know that he cheated. You know that he's wrong. You know that he's trying to cover his tracks now so they don't discover anything bigger that he might or might not have done. So, leave me a comment. Leave anything you want. I know I'm probably going to get slammed for this by USC fans. I don't care. This is my opinion. This is what I think was going on. So go ahead. Leave whatever you want, and I'll try to address your comments later. All right, this is TheaterMan527 saying out.